Have you ever felt like a puppet trapped in a toxic play where the narcissist is the cruel director, controlling your every word, action, and emotion? You yearn to escape this suffocating grip, but feel powerless and don't know where to begin. Today, we will light a beacon of hope together, illuminating the path that leads you out of the darkness. We will explore subtle signs, small changes in the narcissist's behavior that signal their control is wavering. From there, you will realize that you are no longer a helpless prey, but a strong warrior, ready to reclaim your autonomy and build a genuine life for yourself. Together, we will decode the hidden messages behind their fake sweet words and calculated acts of care. We will learn to identify the subtle manipulation tactics narcissists use to hold on to you and equip you with the necessary tools to effectively deal with them. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Many people have gone through what you are experiencing, and they have found the strength to overcome it. Today, we will take the first steps on the path to liberation together, one step at a time, steadily and firmly. Be ready to explore, to learn, and to change. Because you deserve a free, happy, and meaningful life where you are yourself, not manipulated or controlled by anyone. To win the battle against a narcissist, you need to understand the lifeblood that sustains their existence. It is the narcissistic supply, a special kind of mental food they constantly crave to maintain their oversized and fragile ego. This supply can come from anything that makes them feel important, admired, and powerful. Imagine narcissistic supply as a lavish feast where the narcissist is always seeking delicious dishes to satisfy their endless hunger. Some dishes are sweet, like attention, admiration, praise, and compliments from others, or affection, care, and concern. Others are bitter, like envy, jealousy, and anger from others, or feelings of insecurity, guilt, and fear that they instill. Regardless of the dish, they all serve a single purpose: to nourish the narcissist's distorted ego, helping them maintain a sense of superiority and mask their deep-seated insecurities. Seeking revenge on a narcissist is a grave mistake, as they possess a special psychological armor that makes them almost immune to ordinary emotional wounds. Their lack of empathy and distorted view of reality make them invulnerable to many revenge tactics. However, hidden beneath that tough exterior, there are weak points that you can exploit to deeply hurt them. These are things beyond their control, such as your cold indifference, your dazzling successes, and your ability to live a fulfilling life without them. This is the narcissist's Achilles' heel, where you can find the strength to cope with their abuse. In the fight against the narcissist's manipulation, one of the most powerful weapons is indifference, also known as the silent treatment. It's not only an effective defense, but it also directly attacks their critical weakness: the craving for attention. Narcissists, with their inflated and fragile egos, constantly crave recognition and admiration from others. They manipulate and exploit your kindness and empathy to satisfy this insatiable hunger. When you ignore them, you cut off their most important energy source, forcing them to face the bitter truth: they are not as important as they think they are. Imagine an actor passionately performing on stage, but the audience turns their backs and leaves. The spotlight fades. The applause disappears, leaving only an eerie silence. That's how a narcissist feels when ignored. Your silence becomes a terrifying mental punishment, making them feel forgotten, stripped of power, and falling into a state of confusion and helplessness. Psychological research has shown that being ignored is even more painful for narcissists than being criticized, because criticism is still a form of attention, albeit negative, while absolute silence is like a declaration that they don't exist. When ignored, narcissists may react with rage, unleashing a series of subtle manipulation tactics to regain your attention. They may deliberately provoke, annoy, or even belittle you just to get a reaction, whether positive or negative. But the longer your indifference lasts, the more they fall into despair. Because for someone who always considers themselves the center of the universe, being ignored is like being deprived of their life source, causing them to lose the seemingly absolute power they once had over you. One of the most harmful mistakes when dealing with a narcissist is believing that you can change them, make them see and change their wrong behaviors. But the bitter truth is that narcissists are often blind to their own flaws. They don't believe they need to change, and therefore real change is almost impossible. Instead of trying to change them, change how you react and interact with them. And what's more powerful than silence? Ignoring the narcissist, cutting off all contact, is how you deprive their distorted ego of its nourishment. It's true liberation. It's how you regain control of your life and enter a brighter new chapter. Remember, you can't change someone who doesn't want to change. But you can absolutely change how you face them. And sometimes, silence is the most powerful answer. When you choose to focus on yourself, it's not only a journey of personal liberation, but also a powerful blow to the narcissist's fragile ego. They always live in the illusion of omnipotence, believing that you need them to survive and succeed. This is the foundation of their manipulation and control. But when you bravely step out of their shadow, confidently grow and reclaim control of your life, you shatter that illusion. Your independence and success are a powerful statement. You don't need them. You can shine on your own. This makes them feel insecure, lose power, and even threatened. Narcissists crave being the center of the universe, and your focus on yourself is their biggest challenge. They may react with familiar tactics like blaming, sowing doubt, or even pretending to change to pull you back in. But if you stay firm on your path of self-love and growth, they will gradually realize the game is over. Remember, true victory lies not in revenge or changing them, but in proving to them that you can live a fulfilling life without them. That's true liberation, the greatest gift you can give yourself. Maintaining a safe distance from narcissists and their enablers is crucial, as they will constantly seek ways to keep you under their control. Narcissists often use subtle manipulation tactics to diminish others' self-confidence and psychological control, while their enablers are usually people who support and reinforce those negative behaviors. To protect yourself from the narcissist's influence, it's essential to cease all communication with them and their associates, preventing further negative impact and safeguarding your mental well-being. For instance, if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, they might make you feel guilty about wanting to leave or exploit your emotions to keep you around. Enablers, such as their friends or family members, might support this behavior by persuading you to return or suggesting that the narcissist deserves forgiveness. If you don't cut off contact with all involved parties, your recovery process will be hindered by their interference and negative influence. However, maintaining distance also depends on the extent of the damage the narcissist has caused. In some situations, you might be forced to continue interacting, such as when working together or having a family connection. In these cases, it's important to maintain emotional stability. You need to establish clear boundaries, avoid getting caught up in their mind games, and remain vigilant in protecting your mental health. This will help you escape the narcissist's influence and move towards a freer recovery process. Next, we will discuss an important aspect of dealing with narcissists: rejection. For narcissists, Rejection is not only a powerful blow, but also their most feared nightmare. Narcissists often thrive on a sense of power and control, so when rejected, they feel like they've lost both of these crucial things. Rejection can come from ending a relationship with them, refusing to communicate, or simply not giving them the attention they crave. This severely wounds the narcissist's ego because it directly challenges their idealized self-image. Someone who is always superior, always admired, and never fails. Imagine a couple in a romantic relationship. The narcissist often tries to control their partner by manipulating their emotions, creating a sense that their partner can't live without them. But one day, when the partner realizes the narcissist's true nature and decides to leave the relationship, this rejection will cause a major shock. The narcissist will not only feel betrayed, but they will also feel the loss of the control they once had. For them, this is not just losing a loved one, but a terrifying personal failure that challenges their entire belief in their own power and worth. Moreover, rejection not only hurts the narcissist's ego, but also strikes at their deepest insecurities. Many psychological studies have shown that beneath their confident and arrogant exterior, narcissists are actually very afraid of being abandoned or unloved. Rejection triggers this fear intensely. When they sense that others no longer value them, narcissists will react with anger, defensiveness, or even try to regain your attention. This is not because they genuinely care about you, but because they cannot bear losing power and control. Interestingly, the pain of rejection can linger in the narcissist's mind for a long time, even if they seem to have moved on. A narcissist, after being rejected, may seek new relationships to compensate, but the memory of that rejection will continue to haunt them, affecting how they interact with others. They may try to rebuild their self-image, but the deep hurt from being rejected remains a lingering pain. Understanding the vulnerabilities of a narcissist is not about seeking revenge or inflicting more pain, but about equipping yourself with the knowledge and strength needed to break free from their toxic cycle. It's a journey of rediscovering yourself, reclaiming control over your life, and healing your emotional wounds. If you're facing a narcissist, remember that you are not alone. Don't hesitate to seek support from trusted friends, family, or mental health professionals. They will listen, understand, and help you navigate through this difficult time. Always remember that you deserve love and respect. You have the right to live a happy, free, and unmanipulated life. Don't let anyone, not even a narcissist, take those beautiful things away from you. Be brave, step out of the darkness, find your own light, and build a brighter future. Because you are stronger than you think, and you can absolutely overcome any challenge.